Oh, our kia ora koutou, and welcome back to the Drive Time Show, the biannual event which was meant to take place last year, but then was postponed due to the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic, which was then meant to actually take place at the start of this year. However, of course, with this COVID-19, it has meant that it has been postponed a third time lucky for this weekend. And we can now say, yes, Taranaki Tūmai is here. And today I'm actually joined with Rachel Rae. Kia ora, Rachel. Welcome to the show.
Kia ora, Leah, and e te whānau, e te iwi.
Awesome. How's your day been?
Oh, very excited to be hosting and been running around a bit today, and that's why the vests are on. You'll see our team all wearing vests just so that we're visible, and we'll be wearing them throughout the weekend if there's any pārtai.
Perfect. Awesome. So the blue vest are you guys, by the sounds of it.
Blue vest.
Awesome. I love it. Oh, cool. Hey, looking at the itinerary, it is looking like a jam-packed weekend. Starting with our pōpō. Can you tell us what time the pōhiri is? Because I believe that there is 2 pōhiri taking place. And whereabouts is that going to be held?
No, there's 2. The first one is at 8 a.m. at Taiparanui Marae. They're both at Taiparanui Marae on Ohangau Road. We do have some buses from the hub if whānau want to park, and just because there's car park keen at the marae is limited. Each iwi do have car park passes, so please talk to your coordinator if you require a pass. And the first one is for our Aotearoa, Ngārouru, and Ngāruahine. And then at 10 o'clock is our Ngāiwi or Taranaki, the North whānau.
Awesome. And so I believe that there's going to be buses at the hub that whānau can actually take to get out to the marae. How often are those buses running?
Every 10 to 15 minutes.
Cool. So is that from
7 a.m. Or 7 a.m. and until 9:45. So every 15 minutes.
Cool. Oh, that sounds perfect for for the whānau that need a ride out. And cool that it's in those increments for whānau that need that ride out there.
And it's the same on the return. There'll be buses. The first ones will go just for the ones that need to get away with sports, because sports are also happening on Friday afternoon.
Perfect. Cool. And there's also the wānanga that is happening on the Friday as well. Is that taking place at the same venue, or whereabouts is that taking place?
That's at the same venue, and that will be led by Rukatai Wātene, Uncle Rukatai. He has a presentation and a booklet that's going out to Ngāiwi or whoever would like to attend.
Beautiful. Cool.
And that's at 1:30.
And at the same time, we've got a little bit of sports taking place, pōpō. I see there are a few different venues. What time do those sports commence?
So with the outdoor bowls, that's the first sport, and that starts at 1:30's check-in, and it starts at 2 o'clock. And I understand basketball's the same. They are at different venues. So bowls is at the Tower Bowling Club, which is on Albion Street, and the basketball is at the TSB Hub.
Awesome. And I do believe that there is actually an itinerary of all those sports and whereabouts they're going to be held. But like you said, you can actually touch base with those coordinators that are running those sports as well.
Yes, and then after that, about 2 o'clock, there's check-in for all the other sports, and that's croquet. That's a new one for this year. It's like it's hit the ball through the hoop. I don't know if that's actually been put in because Te Kiri King, he's quite a pro at it. Actually represented New Zealand in the youth and different things, and he's Uri for Ngāti Rōnui, and he put that forward. So that's been added, an added bonus sport. Some of our whānau know about it, and some looking forward to a challenge. Does look reasonably hard. I have tried it once on the drive round, so all the coordinators have had a hit, and it isn't as easy as you think. But kia kaha, all for fun.
Sorry, continue on, Rachel.
And then we also have darts, which is at the Turuturu soccer grounds, and that also kicks off at 2:00. The draws are out for that. Quite a lot of teams involved in darts. It was quite popular. I think there's over 20 teams. And also our esports is another new one, because Ngāti Rōnui has Tūnui Code downstairs, and it's at our office at the Tari. And that's there's 2 games being played, which are Overcooked and Aroha Mai Whānau. I can't remember.
Fortnite, nah.
Yeah, something like that. But there is 2 games. Check with the coordinators. They do have all the information, and it should be a really fun afternoon.
Cool. That esports sounds really interesting. That's interesting. How that's become something. It's quite big, isn't it?
Yeah, it is very popular. I know that like even speaking for Ngāti Rōnui, our list is quite long, considering there's only 2 teams, and we're just going to interchange as much as we can, and so that everyone gets to play and have some fun. And it's been really interesting, the different age groups that have been. Sorry, I don't have my phone going. Very interesting in the different age groups that have entered into the sports, because there's some kaumātua playing esports as well.
Okay, what? Kōrero playing esports? No, that's so cool.
It is cool. And there's also a link, Tūnui Code have set up a link. It is so it can go live stream, which we will share on our Facebook page today as well.
Oh, fabulous. Hey, I love the lineup of the sports pōpō, and cool that you've had a bit of interest with the croquet. I can't say I'm good at croquet. The last time I played it was at primary school, and I just thought it was sort of like mini golf, So it's going to be really, really interesting, but very, very cool. Looking at Saturday, most of those activities will be at the TSB hub. What time does that all kind of kick off?
It kicks off, there's check-in at 7:30 a.m. and it will kick off just after 8, and that starts with the marching and then the march pass, and then we go into our sports at 9:30, and the draws should kick off about 10 o'clock, and they range from different times of finishing depending on how many teams have entered and how many courts or fields we have to access to play a good pool match. So some of them are finishing about 3 o'clock, some are 4, 5:30, I think is the last final. And we have tried to stagger the finals so that whānau can watch as much as possible. And also we do have MCs that will announce if there's a final and things like that back at the hub, so that we can get the messages out. And our MCs are Raewyn Manaki and Toki King.
Cool. Awesome. And so most of that stuff will be happening at the hub, inside the hub, and on the outside as well.
Yeah, all at the hub. So on the Saturday we have basketball, netball, rugby, sevens, league nines, touch, kiurahi, softball, volleyball, table tennis. We also have tamariki games, sack races, kaumātua Olympics, and they are from 10 to 2.
Oh, cool. I love the kaumātua Olympics. I love watching them get involved. That's so cool. Oh, nice. Will there be any kai stores during Taranaki Tūmai?
Yes, I know there is 2. We've got 2 kai stores. So Wit is one of the sponsors as well for the event. They have a kai store, as well as Angie. and your
Oh,
Kōrero mate,
cute.
she's
Yes.
also there.
Perfect. And that will be located at the hub?
That's located at the hub, and it is the opposite side to the Tamariki Games tent.
Cool. Fabulous. Sunday is another really important day too. Of course, the final day of Taranaki Tūmai, the kapahaka. What time will that proceed?
Kapahaka, we start just after 8, I understand, and we break for lunch at about 12:30. The hangis will come out whānau, so please go back to your gazebos to collect your hangi, and then it will carry on till 3 o'clock. Or hopefully around 3 o'clock, we're hoping to finish with karakia. But I'm very excited. Kapahaka will be incredible. Can't wait.
Absolutely.
So we've got 3 competitive teams, Taranaki, Ngāruihine and Ngāti Rōnui. And the rest of them are doing Ngāho.
Fabulous. What are you most looking forward to this weekend? Because obviously this has been something that has been in the works for a long time now, because, we were meant to have this last year. So, it's been a long time coming. What is something that you're most looking forward to this weekend?
I'm really looking forward to the whānau aspect, I suppose, us coming together, all AE. We've got 22,700 registered to this event. It's huge, and it's just the excitement, the iwi wars, the games, the competitiveness, and the whānau aspect. All fun, and really looking forward to having a lot of fun this weekend. It's going to be enjoyable, and actually catching up with a lot of our whānau, because big events bring our whānau home.
Exactly. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to it. If anyone have any pārtai, how can they make contact?
So any pārtai, we have a Facebook page, so they can PM our Ngāti Rōnui Facebook page. Otherwise, they can contact us on 0800 Rōnui, our phone number. It is connected to about 6 of the staff, so there should be no reason that we should be able to answer. Otherwise, please just come to the office. We do have an office. It is the one that's closest to the Tamariki tent, just inside the hub. So you can always come to the office if there's any pārtai, if you need to know where the wharepakus and all that kind of stuff is. Each iwi also have a changing room. So they actually, each of the changing rooms have, everyone has their own. So they can store their gears or clothes or bags or whatever they need to, please leave in their own lockers and stuff like that. But whānau, 0800 Rōnui, or straight to the office. We will have kaimahi in the office.
Perfect. And just to wrap that up, what do you ask of our whānau who are attending? Is there anything that you want to say to them, as they travel to Taranaki?
Oh, just enjoy it. Enjoy the weekend. Please remember fair play. Give it your all. And have fun. At the end of the day, it's huge, and it's huge that we can finally have an event after not being able to have one for 2 years. Pono ki te kaupapa, I suppose.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Rachel, for chatting with me this afternoon. We're all very much looking forward to Taranaki Tūmai 2022. But ngā mihi, thank you so much.